Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a divine masculine check today, see how he's doing. He hasn't been doing too well mentally. Seems like he's been in his thoughts a lot. And I just also want to just thank my new subscribers who just recently started following me. Thank the people who have also been following me since day one, or just in general just been following me and continuing to just show support and love. I just truly appreciate it. And this is not going to resonate for everyone, so if you would like to book a personal reading, I will go ahead and put my prices up on the screen. Alright, so let's just go ahead and start. What is the major energy of the divine masculine on how he feels towards his femmes? He's really wanting to speak some kind of truth. He's wanting a mental clarity breakthrough. So there is an energy here of wanting to have a fresh new start in speaking some kind of truth. Win or lose. So he's in this energy. I feel like he's having that mental conflict. My Five of Swords is all about that mental conflict, the battle of the mind. And I feel like he's in this energy of, of trying to succeed in life, but also at the same time feeling like he's losing in life at the same time. It's just like that mental battle that he's having. He's juggling, like one minute he'll be okay and then the next minute he's not okay. And so like, if you look at it, it's the sword. It's like he just wants to pull that sword out and just have a triumph success. But swords are all representing about our thoughts. So he really just needs to get out of that lack mentality, that pity party, that oh woe is me energy. The divine masculine. Yeah, because opportunity beckons. There's opportunity here. He just needs to pick his head up, stop turning his back, feeling that rejection, feeling that missed opportunity that spirit has tried to offer him. He needs to tap into his intuition. He needs to pick his head up, because the universe is abundant. If you see this infinity sign here, there's just so much abundance here, and it's just he doesn't even see the abundance with his femmes. He doesn't even see the abundance in his environment. That his thoughts create his reality. And this is also, to me, looks like karma. Like what goes around comes around. I know people look at it as an infinity symbol, but I saw it as karma. Energy of the divine masculine. Wow. Discontent and boredom. So I told you, this is two decks I combined, and it's the same card. Like look at this guy here. He's like facing the dark side, and the light is behind him, and his head is still down. He's not feeling content in his life. Whatever his environment is, it's not bringing any passion, any thrill to it. He's bored. It's just something that he is not feeling. And I just feel like he still doesn't know how to get out of it. At the bottom of the deck is awaiting results. There's something that he's waiting on. Could be waiting on financially, because pentacles represent money, or material items, or whatever, work. He could be waiting for some kind of job. He could be waiting just for the femmes. There's just an energy here that he is waiting for something to pick up in his life, for something to just get better. 4 is trying to find that balance, the stability. There's an energy here of positive movement forward. He needs to put in the work. He needs to put in the work with his mental state, his environment. He needs to move towards the light, like move towards the sun. But he's facing the shadow side, the dark side. And he really needs to have a fresh new start in his thoughts, his mind, because this guy here, he's working on the Ace of Pentacles. He's putting in that work. And Nine of Pentacles. You know, if he can just put in this work and positively move forward, he will get this well-deserved reward. You know, but this is all about also my single card. You know, maybe he needs to just break free from the karmic. He needs to break free from things that no longer serves him. This is all about self-love, taking care of self, being independent, bossing up, taking care of self. And the bottom of the deck is, there's that Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. It's going to take a lot of patience, and he really needs to put in that work and start planning for his future, getting things that he wants to do for his life. But I think that's just going to take over time, because I feel like he is in that stuck mentality. So let's go ahead and see what else we got going on for these cards. Why is Triumph Success here, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like he's waiting for some kind of job offer. He's trying to get some kind of successful breakthrough with financial situation with a Triumph Success. I feel like also he's wanting success. There's an expectation surrounding with the femmes regarding putting in work with their situation. Like he wants to reunite with his femme, but at the moment, whatever is in his surroundings, he's unable to. Like, look at him, like, looking outside that window, like, expecting a change, but he's sitting down. Like, you can't expect things to change in your environment if you're not putting in the work. And for some, at the bottom of the deck, you know, that means getting a divorce. For some, that means separation. For some, that could just be, you know, having some kind of person in his life that could really give him that mental breakthrough. Someone that's in high honor, that could allow him to speak his truth, to gain that mental clarity. Why is Triumph Success here, Spirit? Yeah. He needs a, you know, like he is in that breakdown state. And so I'm just saying, like, you know, whatever, you know, sometimes when you have expectations, you get disappointed. And as my mantra, I always say, no expectations, no disappointment. He's expecting something. And in sense, it's not coming, because we saw that patience and planning card. It's causing a breakdown. It's causing an anxiety, a storm brewing within. That's causing this mental conflict, that back and forth, that mental chaos. Why is win or lose here? Yeah, it's a lot of work, and his mind is like just working overtime. Why is win or lose here? Yeah, and he just needs to relax. You know, he needs to have more of a carefree attitude. You know, I feel like that he's holding on so tight about some kind of expectation in his life, whatever he's got going on. And he just needs to find happiness in his situation. Do better. If you knew better, you do better. Me and my boyfriend, we listened to this podcast with Oprah, and she always stated, I forgot who she was quoting, but if you knew better, you do better. And, you know, if you want to continue to win or be successful in life, do better. If not, you're going to lose and keep learning your karmic lessons. Why is opportunity beckons here, Spirit? Oh, he's hiding. You know, opportunity is here. He may feel rejected by the femmes. He may be feeling rejected or just by life in general. So he's putting on this false mask like everything is good, everything, oh, I'm good, I'm great. But no, your head is down. You need to pick it up. You're not happy with your life. And be real. Speak truth about your situation. Why is opportunity beckons here, Spirit? Yeah. You need to reawaken lost hope. It's time to transform. You need a change. You know, you're being restless. It's time to renew your spirit. Pick your head up, masculines. You know, stop festering in this, oh, woe is me. This is my life. Oh, we're done. You know, I screwed up too many times. Reawaken that lost hope. You have femmes here who care about you deeply and love you for who you are and where you're at in life and will meet you where you're at. But you need to stop hiding behind a false mask. Stop hiding behind the karmic partner. You know, maybe you're tied to the karmic partner because maybe you're married. Maybe financially you're supporting them. Maybe they're supporting you financially. But there's opportunity here for you to level up. Look at this guy. He leveled up. It's time for you to get this well-deserved reward, but that requires positive movement forward. That requires you to face the light and get out of those shadowy sides of that lack mentality. All right, why is discontent and boredom here? Yeah, see, that's that lack mentality. You feel like you're not good enough. You're still living in the past traumas of a child where, you know, things weren't great in your childhood. I see a little boy here. So it's time to not be a product of your environment, product of your parents' environment, or whatever that the case may be. Traumas, traumas from past relationships, karmic relationships. You know, you're feeling poverty because you're not where you're supposed to be in life. You're not going to feel fulfilled sticking with the karmic. You're not going to feel fulfilled if you're sticking in karmic, continue to do karmic lessons. Why is this content and boredom? Yeah, like there's a new opportunity here. You just need to embrace the unknown. You need to take a leap of faith. You need to trust in God and the universe. Get your individuality back. Stop hiding behind the karmic. Stop hiding behind karmic lessons. And the bottom of the deck is, you know, you need to get clarity on your situation. Look at the fine details. You know, there's something that you're missing. And it's because you continue to do the same cycles, karmic lessons, karmic partners, same people, because you're not looking at the fine details. You're not making the right discernments. Why is positive movement forward here? Yeah. Get your femmes back. That is where the positive movement forward will be. Put in work with the femmes, because on the twin flame journey, y'all are as one. When y'all are in unity and in union, I'm telling you, when two whole people come together and when you're with the right fit of a person, I'm telling you, you can accomplish so many things in life. Things just get better, and it goes up on the rise, and you're leveling up. But it takes this privileged lady to come into your life to show you that, to rebirth the situation. You know, I feel like you're in a sense, the masculines could be very childish. You know, like they're just on that low vibration. They need to vibrate higher. You know, and they're not going to find that sticking with the karma. They're not going to find that continuing to learn their karmic lessons. You're not going to find that when you're in a negative, pessimistic mindset. Why is positive movement forward here? I feel like for some of the masculines, you have femmes who are really wanting to put in the work, wanting to help you become better. And look, there's that child again. You know, this is all about rebirthing yourself, a new beginning. Like I said, you could be very childish in things, inexperienced. And you're posing like oh, your attitude is, oh, I'm calm, cool, and collective. Oh, everything is cool. No, it's not. You need to take time alone, reflect, do some introspection, take care of self. Stop hiding behind the karmic. Stop hiding behind low vibrational things and get past it. Why is well-deserved reward here? Yeah, it's on the horizon. You know, you need to become more solid like an anchor. You need to become more permanent. Excuse me. You need to break chains from the karmic, break free from the karmic, break free from karmic lessons so you can level up, so you can get this well-deserved reward. This well-deserved reward here. Yeah, see? So you can you can have these stepping stones. You take it step by step, but it takes baby steps. Could be with the child, because you know it's going to take baby steps to be positive movement forward. But you have to keep on going. You have to progress, not digress. You need to break chains, break free from things that no longer serve you. But that is a process. It is. But you have to keep going. Go ahead. And put these up. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Angel spirits and guides. What's going on with the divine masculines towards their femmes? What is going on with the divine masculines towards their femmes? What's going on with the divine masculines towards their femmes? Something's gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. A time to give rather than take. And the bottom of the deck, conclusions are within reach. So there's some kind of forward movement. I think it's the gaining momentum is the universe, God, whoever his higher source is pushing him in uncomfortable position, putting him in an uncomfortable position to help him push to move forward, because or else he's going to stay stagnant. He's going to stay in low vibration. He's not going to learn, you know, he's just going to stay in something that is not soul fulfilling his purpose in life. So it's time to give rather than take. It's time to give to himself too. You know, I feel like sometimes the masculines can take from the femmes, take from other people. It doesn't have to be. This is not going to resonate for everybody, but take what resonates and disregard what doesn't. But whatever it is, it's coming to an end. There is light at the end of the tunnel. So let's go ahead and see. Angel spirits, guys. Why is this energy? Tell us more about this energy gaining momentum. Abundance. Look. There's abundance coming. And in the bottom of the deck is look for a sign. That's awesome. Why is it time to give rather than take care? Tell us more, Spirit. It's time to give rather than take, Spirit. Communicate clearly. And peaceful resolutions. I'm telling, look, the conclusions are within reach. You know, there's something that needs to be communicated clearly. There's, you know, he needs to speak his truth. If he needs help, you know, communicate that. Wise conclusions are within reach. Tell us more. Yep, he needs to be assertive. And the bottom of the deck, it's up to you. You know, it's up to, you know, it's up to all of us. Our, you know, we all have to learn our karmic lessons, you know, and it takes our own doings to, you know what, learn these lessons and do better. We all have been karmic partners for somebody. We all are dealing with karmic lessons. But it's the point of it is to be self-aware of things, be more mindful of learning these hard lessons and passing these tests. You know, so it's time for us to be assertive in our own lives, to master those karmic lessons, to be mindful. And then at the bottom of the deck says, yes. I feel like my angels are like, yes. So let's see. This energy is gaining momentum. Tell us more. Wise, look for a sign, abundance here, Spirit. Yeah. It's time to look at childlike eyes. You know, a fresh set of new eyes. Like a child. Tap into our inner child. Because sometimes we can be too serious at times. Sometimes we can hold on to things. Children are very resilient. They know how to just let go. You know, and that helps them gain the momentum in their life where, you know, like people hold on to resentment and bitterness, and then they stop themselves for the abundance in their own lives because they're holding on to these grudges. Children, you can whatever, pop them, be mad at them, and 2 seconds later they're over there hugging you, loving on you, and just, you know, humility, like, oh, you know, it's just, children are just resilient, and they gain momentum because they pick themselves up. Even like when children, when they fall, when they're learning how to walk, guess what they're doing? They fall and they pick themselves back up and they keep trying. So whatever it is, continue to look for a sign. There's abundance surrounding us. We just stop ourselves from receiving these abundance in this world because of our own ego, our own fear, our own lack mentality. What's child here, Spirit? Yeah, see, what child is here because they rise above. They have that ability, that skill that we, as we get older and adults, and over time, society and the world just hardens our hearts. That changes us. That, you know, kids are resilient. They rise above. So I feel like things will gain momentum in you and his relationship if you just learn how to forgive, learn how to rise above past situations. And the bottom of the deck is break free. Yeah, break free from, you know, all that hurt. So let's go ahead and see, why is it time to give rather than take? Communicate clearly and peaceful resolutions here. Yeah, it's time to be, whether this is a mature woman, mature man, you know, femmes, if this is resonating for you, it's time to give then take. We have this we get so focused on ourselves. Well, what about us? What about me? Especially dating, we tend to forget it's really not about us. It's about the other person. I'm very religious and I believe in God, and you know, God loves us for who we are, and we sin daily. We always mess up daily, but that doesn't change his love for us. And so he gives to us all the time. And I want to be more like God, where, you know what, no matter how bad someone treats me, I want to give. I still want to love on them. Because I feel like when you give and you never regret loving someone. And, you know, just continue to love, because I feel like love will bring more peaceful resolutions versus hateful resolutions, you know? Like, just, I feel like if we're just more mature in how we communicate, not childish in how we communicate, there will be peaceful resolutions. So why is conclusions are within reach? In the bottom of the deck, oh, I didn't even get the pull over here. Look, communicate. Overcoming barriers brings harmony. Sometimes you have to compromise with people. Wise conclusions are within reach. Yeah, you know, conclusions are within reach. There's going to be somebody giving you a gift, whether that's a gift of abundance, gift of forgiveness, there's going to be just your life will be a gift. You know, like if you're grateful and thankful that each day is a gift of a new beginning. But, you know, conclusions are within reach because it's for you to give. Like, look, this is a time to give rather than take. Give. Give to yourself. Give to other people. Be assertive. Whatever it is, it's up to you because you're the privileged lady. Wise gift to your spirit. Yeah, look. Whatever you give, it's going to strengthen you and that person's relationship, strengthen you, grow deeper roots into the ground where you're more grounded, stable, planted. It brings you personal growth, evolving. It helps past lives, past relationships, past what am I trying to say? Past generational curses. You break free from that. But it's up to you. You have to put that work in within yourself. So let's go ahead and see what else we got. Angel spirits and guides. What is going on with the divine masculine? What's going on with the divine masculine? Building. Yeah, there's an opportunity here. The door is open to see the light. It says planting the seed, watching the tree grow to the harvest the fruit, building on something, strong roots indoors. Like I just said, that is this card, building that strong root. But it takes him to do that. He needs to learn his karmic lessons. He needs to get rooted. He needs to plant the seed. But when you plant the seed, it doesn't grow overnight. It takes time. You have to water it, nurture it. What is going on with the divine masculine? Yeah, it's unrequited love, you know. Whatever he's in, the relationship that he's currently in right now is unrequited love. Even if he's with his karmic, it's a karmic partner. He has to learn lessons. The love is not equal. It says that they do not feel the same energy and frequency you may be experiencing. They do not feel the same towards you as you do for them. Yeah, and this is for his karmic. It's unrequited love. And that's because his soul and his connection is with the femmes. Whatever relationship, it may serve him. Yes, you know, when they're in relationships, it is something that they truly think and care and really want to be with that person. But it's not going to be a soul-fulfilling connection like he has with his femmes. And he's going to have to learn it the hard way. Yeah. You know, sometimes the karmic will put them under a spell thinking that it's love, but it's really not. It's just infatuation. It says, infatuation may be at play here. When the card comes up, you or someone may be into someone and under a temporary spell. I mean, for some, the karmics could put a spell on them, but I feel like it's just, they just think that's love, and it's really not. It's not like the connection and the love that they would have with their femmes. But I feel like they run from that connection because it's scary to them. They have not felt that with a femme, and they're like, whoa. It's scary, so they run to the karmic. They run to something that's familiar, something that's toxic. Maybe they grew up in a toxic, seeing their parents in a toxic relationship, or they never knew what love looks like. And so this is tortured soul. Let's go ahead and see what is going on with the divine masculine's emotions. What is the divine masculine's emotions towards their femmes? Ooh, loving and regretful. So the divine masculines are very regretful regarding you and him. And the bottom of the deck is confused. They are regretful and confused, but they do love you. They do love you, though. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Why is loving here towards their femme spirit? Tell us more. Why is loving here? Yeah, they're gonna, for some, they're gonna send a message. There's gonna be some kind of message coming in to the femmes, expressing how much they care about you. They could be just sending a loving message, just possibly flirting with you. But there's gonna be a message coming in. Why is regretful here? Yeah. They're regretful, and I feel like mentally they're unstable by it. They're really sorry. And at the bottom of the deck, they're sorry because things ended and then boom. Because they feel like they messed up this situation. They messed up something that could have been something towards like a marriage, a union. 3, you know, it could have been, you know, they messed up with a karmic partner. Because they see you as a high honor. And they're very regretful how things ended. And they're not in the right state of mind anymore. Like, they're mentally messed up. They feel bad. They could have lost a lot of weight. They could have just had mental anguish. Why is confused here, Spirit? Yeah. And I feel like either their family or friends, their environment, whatever their community, it's confusing them. Yeah. And, you know, it changed him. It could be, you know, like whatever it is. He's confused on how to change, you know, how to go about this situation. Let's go ahead and pull. Why is loving here, Spirit? Look, see, he wants 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. He's going to want to send you a message because emotionally, 10 of Cups, look, he wants that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment. 9 of Pentacles is that independent, enjoying the fruits of his labor, relaxing. There's just this energy of peace around you, and he wants this family life with you. He sees you as this person that he messed up. He could have had this. And he may message you reminiscing about it. Why is regretful here? Yeah, King of Swords. He's regretful that he cut you out of his life. For some, King of Swords, they could be very mean and harsh with their words. You know, but he is the one that's regretful. Why is confused here? Whoa, what a cards. He's confused because, alright. You know, financially, I feel like maybe he's unable. King of Pentacles is a person who's mature, who is very grounded, who has, you know, is doing very well in his life. And I don't feel like he is financially well. And if he is, then he's financially bound to taking care of a karmic, taking care of his children's mother, or taking care, he's scared of, like, you know, of having to pay child support. So he's kind of confused on how to change because of his community, how to change because he has a family. But he's over here manifesting. He's confused on how to go about to take action. What do I do? He has the tools in front of him, but he doesn't know how to use it. And so he wants to beat of his own drum. He's wanting, judgment is all about second chances. Here's a butterfly here, transformation. He wants to just get lost. He could be listening to a lot of music, thinking about you and some type of lyrics, and this is wanting him to have a second chance with you. Because look at this, Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here for you. It's overflowing. I see 2 doves, you know, having faith, trying to trust. Um, but Ace of Cups is all about a new beginning, having overflowing of love. Spirit is offering this opportunity, but he doesn't know how to do it because he has the tools in front of him, but he doesn't know how to go about doing it. All right. One thing. All right, let's go ahead and give the advice. Angel, spirits, and guys, what advice do you have for the femmes who are watching? What advice do you have for the femmes who are watching? Spread the light, you know, clear the fog. So, you know, things could be, you know, in a gray area. It's not black and white. So I know it's uncertainty. It's very foggy of you and his situation. So angels are just saying, hey, clear the fog. You know, be a light in someone's life. Shed light. It's time to give. When you are the light to someone, you know, you give them that glimmer of hope and just spreading love and positivity. So spread that love, spread that light, and help, maybe, you know, try to help clear the fog for your masculines. And if y'all are not talking, then just continue to heal on yourself and send them lots of healing energy and love and pray for them. All right, guys, much love.